Ah, gua bantai lah, gua gemes sama yang kayak gini-gini anjing. Alright. Mondar lu monyet anjing semua. Langsung aerial blast lah kita mah, tanpa basa-basi. Bacot anjing. So iya gitu kenapa ya? Ditabrak sama gua lah ulur. Alah lur. Apalagi lur? Mau ngapain lagi lur? Petir sama gua, mamam. Gak usah coba-coba gitu, alah lur. Gak usah banyak bacot, serang. Anjing dia punya naga, tolong. Gak usah so iya, lihat ini aerial blast gua, Blay. Abis ini mau dihakimi sama Zeus langsung, Blay. Straight from heaven. Hello the people in the world, welcome back again to Final Fantasy episode 12. Yo, bro, gimana skapsnya? Mudah-mudahan baik-baik aja. Kita bakalan melanjutkan perjalanan ke Sokene Lord. Mana ya? Arah Iron Blood, bukan arah Iron Blood sih, tapi like ya Iron Blood ya. Ini kan punya Iron Blood ya. Ini di Southern Rosaria gitu ya. Gitu bro, di sini dan kita mau ketemu uncle kita. Kita nggak tahu mau ngapain, mungkin mau minta bantuan untuk menghancurkan Mother Crystal di sana. So yang nggak pamit klik link description for episode sebelumnya gitu bro. Pasti seru, pasti rame. Itulah bro ya. Dan di sini kita seperti biasa bareng Jill dan mendapatkan info dari si Gav. And so let's get into it. Gitu ya. Update nggak ada update sih, saat quest sampai sih udah beres ya. Cuman memang kita mendapatkan update terbaru, kayak udah ada hunting board gitu kan, quest kayak gitu-gitulah. Oke, ada apa di Sokin? Oh, nggak sama si Gav kita. Kita mau nyamperin paman kita. He has a knack.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Ada apa anjing? Kita bisa ngetes Chocobo di sini bro. Ada apa Thorgal?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to
Ironhome. Iya kan, dia kan ditangkap sama Iron Blood ya. Kita mau ngancurin Mother Crystalnya Iron Blood.
You were given the chance to face your past.
Now my turn, anjing.
To continue at your side, I must do the same.
Yoi.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Yoi. Kenapa Thorgal? Arts ups. Come on. Bloodlines, alright.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Banyak ngomong lu anjing lah.
We should hurry. There are still many settlements between.
Anjing, si Jill juga naik Chocobo anjing.
As we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Kita ambil saham om dulu kali ya. Ambil saham om kali, Blay. Ambil saham om dulu bro. Coba lihat mapnya. Oh ke situ, alright. Tapi gue mau cek saham om dulu gitu, kalau aja ada saham om bro. Chocobonya lamban anjir, the fuck. Kurs. Chocobonya tuh lamban gitu loh. Aduh anjing. Oh, ada dinosaurus di sini, Blay. Kita bantai lah. Alah, modar monyet. Gue udah so iya lah. Kita aerial blast lah bro. Petir juga lah. Dihakimi Zeus mau. Gila kuat banget anjir, level 24 kuat juga. Modar lu monyet. Easy kali bah. Lama juga ya ngesaman si Chocobonya, kayak nggak kayak game-game lain cepet gitu. Lamban itu. Udahlah kita langsung ke main mission aja bro. Itu gilbug apaan sih? Alright. Ad's up, Sisokin.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Oh. Ada soldier, Black Shield.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome
A new dawn.
It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Oh, masih cari bearer ya buat dibunuh-bunuhin anjing.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
What the heck has happened, bro? Youth. Pemuda-pemudi anjing.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire
Oh,
wants answers on what the Empire wants.
yang kita bunuhin ya.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Okay.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 fools?
Harus absolut.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Cupu lu lemah.
These firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
Pastilah siapa lagi anjing.
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those
Imperial
imperial
soldiers.
soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Who the heck is that?
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Iya, kalem anjing. Kita juga cuma ngelewat doang. Cuma nyari info doang, info gitu. Kenapa sih kayak takut aja gitu? San saja gitu, san sebelah. Nggak mau jadi kayak East Pole diserang gitu dia.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We
Kenapa ya?
still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
Kalau nggak Joshua ya kita lah, siapa lagi anjing?
the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Paman lu
Well, I
mungkin.
would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Yoi,
Perhaps.
mungkin. Ceki aja dulu kita, Blay. Oke. Yang paman kita tuh di mana sih, bro? Ini Martha Res ya.
Run like
Let's
the
go.
wind. This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
I don't give a shit lah.
Apoditry. We've seen more
Apoditry.
echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
Maybe.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Gua bantai lah, gua tega mas sama yang kayak gini-gini anjing. Alright. Mondar lu monyet anjing semua. Mondar lu kalian. Wah, easy calls. Yang belakang gua bunuh juga, bro. Kalem.
Come on. Faster.
Monster-monsternya pada hidup gini anjing. Fallen Hunter.
You deserve a rest.
Modar lu monyet. Langsung aerial blast lah kita mah, tanpa basa-basi. Modar lu semua anjing. Tembak mulai. Ya, se-easy itu bro. The fuck? Mati atuh bodoh. The fuck ini?
Ready, go?
Kita ke sokin aja lah. Black Shield nih. Kita kill kali ya.
Mother's men.
Modar lu semua anjing. Dead you motherfucker. Modar lu anjing. Easy gini kayak Manspulse gitu, Blay. Modal lu monyet. Mati semua Black Shield sama gua. Kalem, bro. Semua Black Shields dead. Ada Dragon di sana, Blay. Dragon. Di sana ada Dragon. Sampis tapi bro.
Run like the wind.
Itu Black Shield nggak diserang sama monster-monster yang dari Mother Crystal, bah. Aneh kali, bah. Takut ada summon here. Feeling summon gue kan kuat. Oh, nggak ada. Kalau ada area-area kosong gitu, summon gitu. Bullshit lah kalian. Goodbye, bitches.
Time to fight.
Aduh, another Black Shield bullshit gini. Oke, kita bunuh bro.
Safe.
Aerial blast udah langsung lah. Tanpa basa-basi gitu, Blay. Petir sama gua, modar lu monyet. Modar lu monyet. Mokat lu semua. Terlalu easy, males.
Let's go.
Kemans kita, Blay. Oke. Summon here. Anjing monster, tolol. Oke. Ada darah tuh.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Ngebunuh sokap coba. Torgal. What the hell? Nah, ini
You were
dia
told
Black
to
Shield.
stay in your home.
Bacot, mau gue bunuh lah.
The Black Shields.
Bah, coba-coba. Itu udah bearer dia anjing.
And still, you would bear your steel.
Ya, coba-coba lah ulur.
Then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Bacot anjing. So iya gitu kenapa ya? Ditabrak sama gua lah ulur. Alah lur. Apalagi lur? Mau ngapain lagi lur? Petir sama gua, mamam. Oh udah langsung saja anjing, judgment from Zeus. Modar lah Modar lu monyet lah. Se-easy itu apa gimana sih? Gue bingung dah. Alah, terlalu mudah gitu bro, gak suka gue. Duit gue udah 100.000 gitu gak kepake. Buat apa kek? Black Shield bullshit. Bag. Mati semua anjing.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found.
The brand that you freed from our camps. Siapa anjing?
Freed from our camps. They await you in ordeal.
Guardian of the Flame.
Guardians of the Flame.
Mati.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Alright. Ada apa sih? Kayak panik-panik santuy gitu loh. Panik-panik tapi tetap santuy gitu. Kenapa? Mana? Kita harus naik cokobo terus aja bro. Malas jalan. Capek. Aduh, harus turun lagi kipak. Hello Yellow Mellow. Wah, ini desa yang lebih besar nih anjing. Dihancurin pasti. Tolol.
Find something, boy. Death.
Banyak mayat modar. Wah anjing, digantung semua belai. Bearer semuanya dibunuhin anjing. Bangsat emang. Emang bangsat emang.
This was my mother's doing.
Oke, nyokapnya itu yang ngebunuhin bearer ya.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Gila, dibunuh digantung semua anjing.
Yes.
Alright.
We can't leave them here like this.
Oh, the
We
docks.
won't. But if if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Port Isolde, apa tuh? Aduh, ada samam gak ya? Ah, samam sampis pasti di sini, males lah. Oke, coba.
We're approaching Newark Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Fly, Ambrosia.
What the hell?
That'll do, girl.
Ada ups, bro. Dijagain Black Shield bullshit pasti.
Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to
What the hell is happening?
Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Dear Rosarian. Udahlah, kita mau langsung aja lah melanjutkan perjalanan. Blay kayak mana?
Come on.
Ini pakai cokobotnya kayak nggak ngaruh gitu, kayak nggak ngebut gitu, kurang. Awas lah monster-monster bullshit kalian. Wait. Ada monster gede nggak disokin? Kalau ada monster gede gue kill nih. Ah, gaats bro kurang. Gak ada monster gede, Blay, kurang banget.
Yes.
Ih, anjing.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
The Lazarus.
What happened? The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Orang kaya di sini, noble. Orang pemerintah gitu kali ya. Tersohor gitu. Orang-orang tersohor.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Port Isolde. Nah, ada orang-orang tuh, Blay. Yo, we are Rosarian, Blay.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough rhetoric!
And the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
Refugee.
Chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Lewat bukit aja tuh ya gampang, anjing. Banyak terlalu tempat yang kebuka gini. Santuy.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Berarti kita harus balik lagi ke itu, ke Lazarus. Cool.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned.
Abandoned.
Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Selalu aja lah. Yang ada daerahnya safe nggak kita lewat, anjing. Ngeri mereka. Kalau kita ngelewat, anjing.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Alright. Cari tunnel gitu boleh. The Lazarus District. Anjing udah kosong gini, Blay.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Is this the way? Gak ada orang sama sekali, Blay.
Not abandoned then.
Lah, ada orang.
Oi! Visitors!
Visit us. Alah, ada bandit-bandit bullshit.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Coba-coba anjing mau ngelawan kita, salah orang, Blay, daripada lu modar. Bodoh. Or not. Gak usah coba-coba. Mau kamu di judgment sama Zeus? Modar lu monyet. Dihakimi Zeus gitu, Blay. Coba-coba lur. Modar semua anjing. Enemies bastard. Too easy gitu lah.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Anjing gak dibunuh orang-orangnya.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Oh, mereka tahu anjing. Oh, si ini anjing, si Wade anjing. Si Wade. Oh shit, dari episode 1 anjing. Si Wade, Blay. Masih hidup dia anjing. Loyal for Rosaria. The Fire of Phoenix anjing.
We can speak inside.
Oh, dia jadi ngejagain Lazarus ya. Sir Clive. Udah bangunin lah tuh orang-orang anjing. Hampir dibunuh. Cupu anjir soldiersnya anjing. Sir Wade anjing, bendera Rosaria.
Who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us. Though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame.
Temennya satu lagi kan mati kan. Dia tinggal si Wade anjing.
There is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
Okay.
The Cullings.
The Cullings.
What happened in Old Hill?
Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
Gak suka banget bearer nyokapnya.
But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march
in full force from your breach.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Iya kalem, udah gue bantuin. Rambutnya kenapa sama-sama disasak gitu sih anjir.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
Yoi.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well.
Nice to come back, my lord.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
Yoi.
With pleasure, my lord.
Masih semangat juga dia anjing, tapi mukanya masih muda nih. It's like 13 years. So sekarang 18 years gitu.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Let's go, bitches.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Udah pada dikuburin, Blay.
Now
ready for battle.
As you command.
As you command. Gini tandanya.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
Yoi.
And so we shall.
Cool. Black or white? Itu jatuh sebenarnya bukan main quest bro, sebenarnya side quest ini tuh. Kemana kita? Oke. Kita ke Old Hill Docks lagi ya berarti.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Cool, Blay.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Pursuing.
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice
Si Wade naik nggak? Anjing si Wade juga naik bro. Naik Chocobo.
It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Faster.
Si Torgal lari cepet juga ya, menyaingi Chocobo.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Iya kalem. Kita bantai si bitch. Pada nyantui gitu Black Shield anjing.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog,
Ya coba-coba anjing.
guard aught against the might of the Black Shields.
Coba-cobalah ulur. The power of Ifrit ini teh Blay.
For Rosaria! For Rosaria!
Yoi. Meninggal kalian.
Petty revolution ends here.
Modar monyet lah.
These our swords
Gak usah coba-coba gitu ala lur. Sumodar anjing. Gak usah banyak bacot, serang. Anjing dia punya naga, tolol. Gak usah so iya, lihat ini aerial blast gua, Blay. Abis ini mau dihakimi sama Zeus langsung, Blay. Straight from heaven. Modar lu anjing. Alah, easy. Modar lu nyet. Alah ini anjing. Dia punya monster, coba kan tolol ya. Serang yang betul lah. Jangan tolol. Nah, modar, bagus. Aduh. Ada Lordnya anjing. Gak usah banyak ngomong, udah turun lah. Gue jadi si Clive lagi banyak bacotnya. Bang, petir sama gue anjing. Of cleansing. Gak usah sok iya, goblok. Gitu mulu anjing, jurusnya bosan banget gue. Oh anjing. Gak usah so iya lah, Blay. Modar lu monyet. Ah, bunuh. Damage-nya kurang parah ini yang Gouji nih. Petir sama gua. Modar lu anjing. Gak usah so iya, apa sih ya. So iya banget gitu, males gua. Alah. Modar lu monyet. Anjing. Modar lah, Blay. Biar apa sih anjing lah. Biar apa gitu loh. Mati mau Lord, Noble, apalah itu bullshit lah. Beres lur.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord.
Yo.
Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings.
The Cullings.
For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Yo ilah, another one, Blay.
Yet be that as it may.
Ada kematian, ada kehidupan. Ada kehidupan, ada kematian.
As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Cool. Okay, quest complete, bro. What's next? Lazarus udah dibangunin kembali lah, Lazarus, Blay.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first
Lord
person I
Byron.
turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Apa tuh Blay? Pedang bukan?
It's the mark of the Guardians.
Oh, Mark of the Guardians.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
You accept the burnt blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Tyler udah modar anjing. Lord Commander juga Murdoch. Dead.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Go on, my lord. Okay. Aman. Aman, bro. Port Isolde. Mau ketemu Lord Byron, Rosefield Manor. Ketemu kita sama paman kita, Lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Oh, ini dia anjing. Paman kita, Lur.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Masa dia nggak percaya anjing? Udah membuktikan anjing.
You would mock me as well?
Masa nggak percaya ini si Clive anjing?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
The fuck?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Nggak percaya anjing, si Clive masih hidup anjing.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death must thou plague me.
Masih nggak percaya si Byron ini anjing.
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell.
Sambil nangis anjing. Masih hidup si Clive anjing. Gue cuma pengen peluk gitu, Blay. Masa lu gak percaya nih gue anjing?
You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Iyalah, gimana anjing? 13 tahun, Blay.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good.
Masa dia lupa, anjing, aneh banget anjir. Masa dia lupa sama keponakannya sendiri, kan tolol ya.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since Viceroy Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
Udah lama kalian ketemu ya.
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her
jahat
place.
jadinya anjing.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Oh, dia mau bantuin kita ngancurin Mother Crystal, anjing.
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Let's destroy the Mother Crystal lah, anjing, kita hancurin semuanya, Blay. Kita dapat kekuatan dari paman kita.
Is all this about you being Sid? You're always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw.
Quite the outlaw.
Would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Outlaw tuh kayak penjahat gitu ya, bro ya. Kayak rebellion lah outlaw tuh gitu, kayak kayak penjahat gitu. Orang yang nggak mau ngikutin hukum gitu, outlaw gitu. Mirip kayak lawless gitu.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Kriminal gitu.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Iron Blood itu dijagain sama si Titan kan, yang Benedicta, pacar Benedicta, kita bunuh aja udah itu anjing. Monsters.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I
Kok si Titan masih Dalmatian Republic. Sorry salah. Dalmatian Republic yang Kupka itu yang di padang pasir. Itu pacarnya Benedikta.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Soalnya kan Dalmatian Republic ini temennya Sunbreak kan. Dan yang waktu pertama tuh episode 1 kan ada yang perang kan, itu Dalmatian Republic sama Iron Blood. Jadi Dalmatian Republic ini sama Iron Blood musuhan. Kalau si Sunbreak sama Dalmatian Republic itu temenan gitu. Dan si Benedikta itu spy-nya dari Walud gitu ya, kerajaan Walud gitu ya, yang punya sendiri, dia punya lahan negara sendiri yang gede kayak gitu bro. Takutnya buat meluruskan kalau ada orang yang nonton masih bingung gitu ya. Gue ingetin sekali lagi ya, jadi Sunbreak tuh yang di atas, yang kita udah hancurin mara kristalnya. Dalmatian Republic yang di bawah, yang padang pasir. Iron Blood yang di sebelah mana ini kalau muncul di sini? Sebelah kiri jatuhnya ya. Sebelah kiri lu ya. Nah yang kita mau hancurin nanti Iron Blood, dan Rosaria tuh di atasnya deket gitu kan. Nah si Benedikta tuh dari Walud yang gede nih, sebelah kiri sini. Mereka mau perang, mau ngeinvasi si Crystalline Dominion ya kan? Gitu di tengah itu kan. Jadi sekarang mau ke Iron Blood, karena Iron Blood lagi ngebantuin Crystalline Dominion itu. Jadi ya kosong lah di Iron Blood. Kayak gitu sih tadi. Kurang lebih ceritanya ya, recap ceritanya ya bu. Kalau yang gak paham ya, muncul di sini lah pokoknya bro. Let's go. Gara-gara salah ngomong, gue takutnya ntar lu bingung.
I no longer felt anything at all.
Sudah tidak punya perasaan gitu, bagaimana gitu, Blay. Cumoy dulu makanya gitu, biar sparkling kecil hatinya tuh muncul.
Had become a monster.
Jill.
Kan itu masa lalu, Jill, sampah, udahlah, nggak usah sok-sok. Iron Blood berarti nggak punya ikon ya?
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Ya jadi monster untuk membela kebenaran mah nggak apa-apa kali.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Yoi. Nah, cumoy di sini gue yakin nih. Vitamin C.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Together, anjing.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Monsters.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Yoi.
No.
Ya, nggak berjanji anjing.
The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Cumoy dulu, kenapa sih nggak cumoy dulu gitu loh? Cumoy like 5 second bro. Kayak mana? Oke, kita balik lagi ke hideaway ini ya. Tempat persembunyian kita, Blay. Let's go, bitches. Here be monsters.
Only the founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
Okay.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Kingdom of Walud. Oke, kita ke Vivian dulu ya bro ya. Tapi di sini ada tanda plus gini, apa ini bro? Yo. Apa nih anjing? Kalau side questnya plus berarti ada summon nih bro. Entah item atau armor good gitu. Blacksmith blues apa nih? Dapat apakah kita gitu? Something good kayaknya. Tapi itu side quest tidak penting, yang penting main story. Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom.
I need to know what to expect. Anjay.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath then.
Oh, namanya Drake Breath.
The mother
Drake itu kayak naga kan?
rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Oke, menjelaskan Ironblood nih ya.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a
Rosaria malah nggak punya Mother Crystal ya?
reason, no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Ironblood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Okay. Bahasa Inggrisnya agak susah juga ya. Kurang paham gue.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Ironblood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Ironblood for control of Drake's Breath.
Okay.
Things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate. We would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men.
Oh, dikirain mau ngebantuin si Rosaria malah against Rosaria si Ironblood anjing gitu.
For wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
Udah itu aja, biarin aja lah.
Thank you all the same.
All right.
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Kita siap-siap nyerang Ironblood, bro.
Typical nobles.
Are you ready? Jill?
It will be overseen.
To destroy the Mother Crystal.
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your
Tetap
past,
aja ada cerita-cerita masa lalu gitu.
Drake's Breath. Were you?
Jangan dong.
No. I spoke of Imran,
The leader of Crystalline Orthodox.
the man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Bunuh udah lah.
It's what I need to do
Pemimpinnya
to put the
anjing.
past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Yoi, kalem, Blay.
Always.
Kita bunuh udah pemimpinnya, Blay.
We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Oke, kita serang nih Ironblood. Kita bunuh pemimpinnya tuh. Pemimpin Crystalline Orthodox. Dan kita kill, dan kita destroy the Mother Crystal, bro. Di next episode. So, stay tune terus channel gua, share, like, and subscribe for the next war and peace.
Ain't got chance to